ITRBoxing. You heard it here first. Pretty cool videos. And I heard they're also in HD. ITRBoxing.com.
If let me put it this way, if I didn't do it, I would regret it for the rest of my life. And I'm not willing to live with that regret.
So initially we thought that Becky set the record for the oldest female fighter to compete, but we found out that there was actually another woman that competed at age 59, but she hasn't won a fight. So Becky became the oldest fighter to win a fight and the oldest female fighter to win by knockout. And you know, she fought in Mexico. Mexico for women is different. You know, it's they take care of their women out there, and you know, supposedly there's no easy fights out there. But the opponent, you know, was someone I saw when I was down there a month before, and I felt like the style Becky had and the style this lady had, I just felt like we'd be victorious and improve right. And so, you know, Becky stopped her in the third round.
I just went there to win the fight. I mean, it's been really hard for me to get fights, and so it was just a great opportunity, so I took it. I had no idea I would be breaking any records, but I just wanted to go in there and fight a good fight and win and get that experience. I had wanted to get into boxing for a really long time before I did, and the life that I had, most of my life, I never really had a chance to do things I wanted to do. I was just too busy surviving. So I really didn't even get into boxing till I was 49 years old, which for most people sounds crazy, but for me, you know, I was in martial arts for a really long time, and I had at one point studied Tai Chi with a very traditional Shifu from mainland China, who was telling me, in Tai Chi years, when you're in your middle age of your life, you're actually, according to Tai Chi, a teenager, and you're supposed to get better and stronger and more powerful as you get older and older. And I really believe that. I took that to heart, and that's how I live my life by. And you know, I think age is really what you make it. If you live healthy, if you are always open to new ideas and, you know, always active, I don't think you have to just get old and die off, you know? So that's just me. I don't listen to what people tell me in that way. And I feel good. I don't feel old. I mean, I knew honestly it was a matter of time as long as I got opportunities to fight, but for me the battle was getting those opportunities. But I knew as long as I got opportunities, at some point I would start winning, because I know that that's in me. And so, you know, that's kind of how I view it. It was great to win, but I went in there intending to win. Do you know what I mean? So that was my purpose, and then I did it. 2 fights ago, I realized it was just time for me to get a new coach in order to, you know, get to where I need to go. And he was the first person that popped to mind, so I came and paid him a visit, and it felt like a really good match, and so it kind of worked out.
You know, I almost knew she was going to come. I watched her in the first fight with Irish Contreras over there in Pleasanton, a fight that I thought she's going to get destroyed in, and man, everybody thought she won. I thought she won. I thought she might seriously hurt Iris in that fight. And, you know, she was training with Oscar, the same trainer as Jonathan Zamudio. And I just kind of had a feeling like if I could have Luis Garcia win that fight, it's this fight right here, right there. If Garcia could win that fight, I had a feeling she might come train with me. I don't know, boxing's kind of like that sometimes. So, sure enough, Monday rolls around, and she's at my front doorstep, you know? And I already knew why she was there. So it's like, yeah, I'll train you. So at first, you know, it was kind of like, you know, this may be a waste of time. 53 years old, a lot of bad habits, but I noticed she's self-motivated and would spend hours on hours working on the stuff I was showing her. And now she's we just watched her spar Melissa McMorrow, and she's doing good. You know what I mean? It's like she's holding her own with good fighters. And with some positioning, with the right fights, I feel like she can get, I don't know like how really it works in women's boxing, but maybe she can get like a title fight or an interim belt, something like that, and retire and feel real happy and accomplished about her career, rather than just being 0-2 and quitting. We plan on beating Iris March 23rd over here in San Mateo. And then I'd like for her to fight Dahlia if Dahlia's up to the challenge and, can. I heard that Dahlia wanted to fight Becky, so, I think we can beat Dahlia. And then we'll be at what? 3-2. 3-2. And then the girl Ruiz she fought is ranked number 1 in the USA. She went the distance with her. There's an argument that she deserves bigger and better fights. So if she can be 3-2 at that time, I'll probably find her another opponent she can look good against, and seek out like a title fight with a 4-2 record. And win, lose, or draw, I think, unless it's like super close and she can get a rematch if she loses, I'll probably encourage her to retire, because at 53 you're taking a lot of risk. But I think she's got a few good fights in her, and we want to make it count, and hopefully it all plays out.
I mean, I would love to work my way into some type of title fight. I would love that, and that's one of my goals, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make that happen. Again, a lot of people will be like, that's crazy, but I really don't care. I'm gonna just keep doing what I do,